Welcome to another boring video. Today I'll be replacing a leaky water pump on this Insignia. The new pump and gaskets have just arrived. The water pump lives underneath a turbo on this B16 DTH engine. It's a 1.6 litre diesel. Firstly, you will need to remove the air box and the air pipe that feeds the turbo. Remove the Jubilee clip and the pipe and the air box will pull out together. Give it a good tug. The water pump on this engine has a clutch, a bit like an aircon pump, so it can engage and disengage the impeller, depending on the engine temperature. Anyway, remove the boost pipe at the bottom of the turbo. Push the two ends of this metal clip out and backwards. Put a rag or something down there, so no foreign objects can enter. Because this water pump is such an arse to change, I'm going to have to remove the AC lines. So get the gas out. As you can see, if I move this pipe out of the way, there's a lot of pink down there, which is dry antifreeze. It was losing about a pint a week. I've rigged up a pair of ring spanners to push back the tensioner. If you rotate it anti-clockwise, it will release the tension on the belt. There's no need to remove the alternator belt completely, just push it off the water pump pulley. And make sure to drop the spanner on the under tray. To make life a bit easier for yourself, remove these white cable tie connectors and remove the plug that's on the water pump. As I said before, this controls the water pump clutch. There is a small bracket with a 10mm bolt that supports part of the wiring loom. Remove this. Now remove this banjo bolt. This provides water to the water-cooled turbo. Don't lose the two copper washers. Remove the aircon pipe. I've evacuated all the gas, but she still gave a little hiss. The pipe is flexible, so you can put it out of the way. Now to get down and dirty with the water pump bolts. 4 of them hold the water pump to the thermostat housing. The top 2 face the driver's side, and the bottom 2 face the passenger side. They are a 10mm bolt. I'm going to take a break now to do some magnet fishing. I wonder what I'll find. No luck there. Let's try again. Oh wow, what's this? Oh, it's my Halford socket. With that retrieved, I can carry on. Finish removing the bottom 2 bolts from the water pump. A battery ratchet really helps here. Now it's time to remove the bolts that hold the water pump to the engine block. Again, there are 4 of them, but these are 13mm. That one on the bottom right is a ball ache. The only way I could get to it was removing the radiator pipe from the thermostat housing. This is done with a little metal clip that you just lift upwards and then pull. Put a bucket underneath so you don't get your mother's carpet wet. Once you've undone those 4 bolts, you can tentatively try and wiggle it out. You have to try and bend it around the thermostat housing. Just wiggle it a bit and it should come out. Don't use any force. There's that arse of a bolt. I'm not looking forward to putting it back in. Fit the new rubber gasket where the water pump bolts to the engine block. Make sure it's pushed in properly. The other gasket is circular. Pick it out of the thermostat housing with a pick. This one was in pretty tight. Pick a bit out and then pull the rest out by hand. And make sure there is no old rubber left in the groove. Use a mirror or something to get a proper look. Like I said, that one was in pretty tight. And put up a bit of a fight. Alright. Make sure the new gasket is pushed all the way in, all the way around the groove. Bolting it back in is just like removing it in reverse. All the 13mm bolts are different lengths, so remember which ones go where. Once everything is bolted in, it's time to refill the coolant system. I like using pink antifreeze because pink is my favourite colour. Fill the water bottle to the top because we're going to bleed the air out of the hoses. Maybe even use a funnel so you don't spill it everywhere. My funnel was on annual leave today. I thought I did pretty well without it. So once the tank's full, I'll show you where the bleeder is. Top of the radiator, driver's side. To open and close it, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver. Open it up about 6 turns, but don't let it come out completely. Be careful as it's made of plastic and could easily round off. Once it's open, the coolant in the coolant tank should start to fall, replacing the air that's escaping from the bleeder. Once coolant starts coming out, you can go ahead and close it. The system should now be properly bled and free from air. Just nip it up with a screwdriver. Give everything a quick visual inspection. It all looks pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and start the car. Put the heaters on full blast. Let her run up to operating temperature. Once the heaters are blowing red hot, she's good to go. Thanks for watching.